pity them.
Why?
Because it won't last. Because they are the nights of summer and winter is coming.
Growing with every league they crossed, her days were anxious, her nights restless, and every ribbon that flew overhead made her clench her teeth. Was proud herself, very self-confident, thought and others. So, like night, they had Chinese people had cherished and thinking and planning. She was pessimist and she liked to from the worst perspective. It broke her when it comes. Cain told him, when it came, she knew it would mean death. How's death perhaps? Were hers? Or Rob's? No one was safe. No life was certain. Killing was content to wait, to listen to the whispers in the woods and the faint music of the brook, to feel the warm wind in her hair. He was obedient and patient, standing on the wall of watching the sand and the water flowing. Father could not return on time. So Catelyn waited the wall all day long, until she finally saw her father riding that brown horse along the river bank, running towards the crossroads. Her childhood was full of uncertainty and insecurity. So in any case, she tried to reduce the uncertainty. At the beginning, after the came to the capital, Catelyn received from her Lisa, saying that husband, former Lord of Neth's foster father, Cain, was Lannister. She was very close, and there was another seed that symbolized the ice wolf of Who Wilderness. So she believed in sister on one hand. She wanted Neth to the south to find out the truth. But she did see the danger as she persuaded Neth to say words. After you rejected the you knew that the king would be why didn't you and you suspected. You should join the chess game he made and the man. It was also the pessimistic mentality on other hand, the beneficiary of Catelyn and Nade established a of mutual love. Don't want your daughter to this of marriage nobility. So Nade went to thee and got a good relationship. He is to his eldest son marry Shansha. What else can be more glorious than Shansha may one day become a queen? His children will rule the northern Cheese Great Wall, the land the Doan's tomb. Isn't that good? KT for Catelyn's heart. Is there any creature on earth as unfortunate as an ugly woman? After being shadow of dead and though didn't know Breen, Catelyn still stood up to Breen, proving that she was murderer. She was a righteous and kind person. In high-level Westeros, men can be warriors and charge into battle. But women can wait at childhood to adulthood whole life. She waits for father, her groom, her son, and for Lannister. Every time she waits, it's like a moment of just like what Breen said, fighting is better than waiting. So they meet and admire each. Catelyn's life is of sorrow. Her most important identity is her mother. As a mother, she calm, wise, gentle, and firm, was because his mother, and because of father had and courage, that had the most noble.
I vow that you shall always have a place in my home and at my table, and that I shall ask no service of you that might bring you dishonor. I swear it by the old gods and you.
Family after the fall that was very upset. But Nath decided to his two daughters to the military camp. He was praying to let his sweetest son stay by his and accompany him. He thought it his own sake that Beulah fell down tower. He blamed himself for. He stayed with his son night. He, the books, the food, everything happened around him. He also ignored his as the Lin Dongcheng. This made the son Luo Bo the being the city owner. He for Bulin too and then followed his. This was a cruel act. When the assassin came to Bulin's room, Catelyn woke. She was empty-handed and knew no martial arts. But she never let go. That moment, the wolf's nature gradually changed. In a sense, this is a good thing. He, the peasant from the mud of his hands and were soft, head was heavy, and his mind was strange. He as a lion. He was these days. He failed to everyone's expectations. He failed to his children, his husband, and his family. The same thing will happen again. He wants the North to see how the Tully family of the fell from the wall it not be accidental. The situation is far than he imagined. This sense of became his next action. He hurriedly called on the to report the situation and hesitation set off for the